give me fire, give me double shot and time. Ooh.
What's up, race fans? It's Randy Orton, Fan 2011, back here once again for round 8 of 30 in Season 3 of the PORWC Pepsi Max Nationwide Series. This is the Club America 200. As you can see, I have a brand new interface here on my NR 2003. I got a user interface update, so you'll see a bunch of things updated. As you can see, the little box on your left has been updated. It says NASCAR Racing 2013 season. This is just a little sample of what the new interface looks like. So yeah, but let's stop mentioning about that. Let's get to the race. As our points leader Michael Norman will look to try to extend his points lead after a poor race at Silver Bullet. He's currently, I think, 9 points ahead of James McLeod, who is starting 18th. McLeod is 20 points ahead of Trenton Dunham, who starts on the pole. And then I think it's Liam Ervig, who is 2 points behind Trenton Dunham, and then Jacob Lawler, who's 5th in the points, is 1 point behind Liam Ervig. So it's an interesting points race here as the points picture goes on, and we are getting closer and closer to the start of the playoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything transpires as we take a look at the starting lineup. Look at your starting lineup. Like I said, Trent Dunham will be starting on the pole. Danny Wells will be to his outside. Row 2, you have Sean Henley, Ryan Richards, the rookie. Then it's Seth Cole, James Silverfox looking to rebound after a terrible flip over at Silver Bullet. Then you got our points leader Michael Norman and Tony Blazer, who's desperate for a good finish. And then running at the top 10 are Liam Ervig and Kyle Sosnowski. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this race started. Engines have been fired up. Cars are ready to go for 8 laps. About 20 miles. See if any of the cars have any problems prior to the start of the race. Doesn't look like that will be the case. Let's hope everything stays intact throughout the start here. Looks like everything will go as planned, as the pace car has already hit pit road. Waiting on the green flag. There's the green flag. Here we go. 8 laps here at Mexico City. Now they're going to get into this first turn, and they're already really bunched up here. Watch our bird's eye view camera. They're 4 wide. 4 wide. You don't see that very often. 4 wide. Some drivers are going through the grass. Wow, some drivers are going through the grass here. It's going to be hard. Oh, they're bunching up. The yellow flag is out. Oh, shit. Oh, someone's upside down. There's a car upside down. I think that's Liam Ervig. It's Liam Ervig. 4th in the points. Wow. Something happened with the 8 of Liam Ervig. Look at Sean Galligan. Heavy damage to the hood of that 5 machine. Oh, Cody Lamas, Callum Wells with damage. Wow. Didn't take long for that to happen. Yellow flag is already out. This is the race back to the start-finish line. Let's get back to the rest of the field just to make sure everything else stays intact. Because Liam Ervig flipping over really caused the field to bunch up. And here comes Trent Dudham, looking for his first win since Season 1 of my series. As Trent Dunham will take it to the yellow flag, cross the start-finish line first, Sean Henley in second, Danny Wells third, Ryan Richards fourth, and Michael Norman rounds out the top 5. But a lot of cars took some damage on that deal, and Liam Ervig's probably going to be the biggest loser out of that one. We're under the yellow flag for the first time this race. Let's take a look what will put us under the yellow flag. Stay tuned. This is what brings it yellow flag number 1 in the race. Watch Michael Norman here, our points leader, doing some unorthodox tactics here. He just cuts off Tony Blazer. Tony Blazer, he's going to get slowed down. That's going to get Tony Blazer and Liam Ervig loose. And watch all these cars. Look at James Qualls trying to maneuver his way around. And all these other cars are going to pile in. And they are going to flip over Liam Ervig. Look at all these other cars. They're just piled in, just nowhere to go. Track just quickly blocked up. I'm going to check out towards the back of the pack here to see how these other cars took damage. Right there, Sean Galligan took a hard hit. Sam Young took a hard hit. Couldn't avoid the rest of the pack. That just really bunched up the field. And Liam Ervig's going to be the biggest loser out of that one. He was 4th in the points coming into this race. Well, he's not going to be happy after that one. Think about 7 cars. I think about 7 cars were able to escape that wreck without getting caught up. Fast forward the race back to the start-finish line. It will be Trent Dunham, followed by Sean Henley, Danny Wells 3rd, Ryan Richards 4th, Michael Norman 5th, Seth Cole 6th, James Silverfox actually is in 7th, and James Qualls is in 8th, so I made a mistake there. 8 cars actually made it through that wreck unscathed or without getting blocked up. So action already happening here at the start of this race, so we'll see if we can get some green flag laps here, so stay tuned. We're back. Pace cars giving us the 1 to go. Here comes the top 10 rundown. Let's get to the leaderboard here. Trent Dunham's the leader. Sean Henley 2nd. Danny Wells 3rd. Ryan Richards 4th. Michael Norman rounds at the top 5. Seth Cole's in 6th. Silverfox in 7th. James Silverfox in 7th. James Cole's in 8th. Joseph Lombard 9th. And Callum Wells rounds at the top 10. Pace cars is about to hit pit road. Green flag is back in the air for the restart on lap 4. Cody Lamas is the one car that is DNF'd, and Liam Ervig is a lap down, still on pit road, I think. Nope, I was wrong. Liam Ervig is actually trying to catch up to the rest of the pack here. And again, they're going to start bunching up here as they come to turn 1. I'm going to start bunching up here as they come into turn 1. You're going to see some cars go through the grass again. You see some cars going through the grass, and there goes Kyle Sosnowski. Kyle Sosnowski's around. Charles Jackson's around. Ron Fajara's around. Yellow flag is out again. Wow, we're not getting many green flag laps here. No, wait, the yellow flag is not out. The yellow flag did not come out, so we are still green. I thought the yellow flag was going to come out, but not a lot of cars were involved. Many cars just spun out. So we're still green. Again, watch the back. Again, we're going to pay attention to the back of the pack here, because this is where all the action happens. This is where they all bunch up here. Now they're just about single file now. So we'll probably get some green flag laps here, but Trent Dunham's starting to pull away from the rest of the pack here, and now it's pretty much a battle here for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th here. Thought the yellow flag was going to come out from there, but it doesn't look like that is the case, as Trent Dunham leads another lap. He's led at the halfway point, so he gets another bonus point. Now, I'm going to see if Liam Ervig could possibly play a factor in the later stages of this race because he is a lap down car. If he does not get out of the way soon, Brandon Bain and Richard Johnson, the BK Racing teammates, they're on pit road. Something happened with those guys, but I don't know for sure. Don't quite know for sure. We're still green, by the way. So now Trent Dunham tries to pull away from Sean Henley. And Danny Wells, our defending champ in the Nationwide Series. There's Ryan Richards looking for a big rebound in the Nationwide Series after a horrible finish in Silver Bullet. They come off this turn onto the home stretch. And Trent Dunham will clinch the extra bonus point for leading the most laps, so that is 3 huge bonus points right there for Trent Dunham. Now all we got to see if he can try to win this race. We're going to be cycling through the cars here. Everyone just about single file now, except right around here between Red Bell, Ryan Cooper. They're side by side here. Oh, some contact made there, but they're safe for now. And now we got some slower cars trying to battle it out here. Side by side, Sam Young, Sean Galligan. Sean Galligan lost a lot of speed there. Again, Brandon Bain falling well towards the back, as well as Richard Johnson. Ben Paul also towards the back. Oh, we just realized something. We just realized Dylan Poteet, who was running towards the front earlier in the race, has DNF from the race. We just saw that on the leaderboard, so we're going to have to take a good look at what happened to Dylan Poteet later on in this race during a break in the action or a yellow flag. Going to come around with 2 laps to go. Trent Dunham, he is in the driver's seat right now. Again, we're going to see if any of the cars are... Everyone's just about single file except right around here in the middle of the pack, where they're side by side. Of course, if the yellow flag were to come out this time, then the race would be over. This is where all the action happens. You see those guys going on the grass there. They're able to keep it together so far. Again, back to the front of the pack, and I'm not sure. I don't think Liam Ervig, he is going at speed right now, so I don't think the rest of these cars are going to see him. I don't think the lead lap cars are going to see him before the end of this race. See, Liam Ervig's previous lap is not that much slower than Trent Dunham, the leader. As you come to the final 2 turns, they'll see the white flag out this time by. We're going to cycle through the field one more time to make sure there are no wrecks before they get to the white flag. It looks like they did get to the white flag. 1 lap to go for Trent Dunham, looking for his first win in my league since Season 1. Didn't win at all in Season 2. In either the Cup Series or the Nationwide Series, and Trent Dunham's currently in the driver's seat, but remember, one mistake by Trent Dunham could open the door for Sean Henley. Maybe Danny Wells, he can be lurking in there. Ryan Richards, the best rookie in the field, currently in 4th, and it's James Silverfox, another rookie, in 6th. Next rookie is Jacob Lawler in 9th, and those are the 3 rookies currently in the top 10. So they come through the chicanes here. Trent Dunham trying to hang on to the lead. Everyone pretty much single file through at this point. Doesn't look like no one will coming at you. Alright, back to the lead. And coming off the final turn, gonna be Trent Dunham taking his first checkered flag since Season 1. Trent Dunham takes the checkered flag. Big win for Trent Dunham, especially for the battle in the points. He's currently third in the points. That might certainly help him out, but not going to help him out much because Michael Norman ended up finishing 5th. So not much of a points gain for Trent Dunham, but Trent Dunham will most certainly take the win here. Sean Henley will end up 2nd, Danny Wells 3rd, Ryan Richards with another top 5 in 4th. His rookie season turning out to be quite memorable so far. James Silverfox with a great rebound after what happened at Silver Bullet. He ends up 6th. Seth Cole trying to rebound his poor season so far in 7th. Jacob, who ended up 8th? James Qualls actually ended up 8th. Jacob Lawler 9th, and Tony Blazer rounds at the top 10. And there is Liam Ervig. He's 4th in the points, but he's no longer going to be 4th in the points after what just happened. Going to end up 40th. Now we're going to take a look. Now we're going to pay attention. We're going to go back a little bit, and we're going to try and figure out what happened to Dylan Pote, because he ended up DNFing without a trace. So we're going to have to wait and see what happened. We're going to have to take a look at what happened to Dylan Pote. Stay tuned. Alright, this is what happened with Dylan Pote when we were wondering where Dylan Pote was, especially towards the last 2 laps, and gonna see what happens here. He's gonna try and make a run for pit road. Oh, he just clips the tire barrier. He just clips the tire barrier and just clips it onto pit road. Let's take a look at that again from a bird's eye view camera. Watching slow motion. Oh, right there, the left rear just clips that little extension of the barrier between the pit road and the track. And Dylan Pote with a blonde moment right there. Wow, another blonde moment for Dylan Pote. I mean, one point of the season he actually forgot what season we were in both of my main series, but wow, that's a tough break for Dylan Pote. He actually got caught up in the mess during lap 1, and then that happened. Trying to head for pit road to make some adjustments on his car, and well, Dylan Pote, he's not going to be happy about that one, but that's a tough break for him. But now, well, race is over. Let's take you to your official race results. Here's a look at your official race results. Congratulations to Trent Dunham. His first win in my league since Season 1. Big kudos to Trent Dunham. Is a big win for him. He'll gain a couple of points on Michael Norman, the points leader. Sean Henley will end up 2nd. Danny Wells 3rd. That is the podium. Ryan Richards will end up 4th. Michael Norman finishes 5th. And looks like Michael Norman will keep the points lead for now. James Silverfox in 6th. Seth Cole 7th. James Qualls in 8th. Jacob Lawler 9th. And Tony Blazer rounds at the top 10. Go through 11th through 20th now. Callum Wales, Jack Richards, Robert Wagner, Joseph Lombard, Dylan Young, James McLeod, Rhett Yates, Zohar Manood, Luke Martin, and Red Bell. 21st through 30th now are Jacob Cook, Alex Jones, Ryan Cooper, Barney Ward, David Burton, Ryan Juke, Ron Fijara, Eric Burton, Kyle Sosnowski, and John Dillon. 10 more cars ended up finishing the race. Max Russell, Xavier Livingston, Charles Jackson, Sam Young, Sean Galligan, Stephen Whitman, Richard Johnson, Brandon Bain, Ben Paul, Liam Mervick, who ends up 2 laps down. And 2 cars ended up DNFing from the race, Dylan Pote and Cody Lamas. Before I forget, there we go. So it was an interesting race from start to finish, and Trent Dunham will get the trophy, and he will celebrate with a Club America jersey. If you don't know what Club America is, it's my favorite soccer team in Mexico. I just like the name Club America for some reason. They actually say América, but it's America. Remember, America for the win. Alright guys, well, that's it for the Nationwide Series. Just make sure to stay tuned here for the Cup Series. The Cup Series is going to be an epic race. It's going to be great to see what happens in the Cup race. It'll be A little longer than the nationwide race, but it will be interesting to see what happens. Alright guys, that's it for me. This is Randy Orton Fan 2011, signing off. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Max. 0 calories, maximum taste. Pepsi Max, I'm out.